Here is the power of a shadow self. Ready for a crazy story? This client reached out to me really scared about having an entity attachment. So she started to tell me how the entity will be sexual with her, the entity will growl at night, and most important, that the entity will leave scratches that she showed me. I was like, this is for sure an entity attachment. Must be a demonic attachment. And then, as I see her, sometimes entities don't appear because when they see light, they retrieve. In order for me to have the entity come out, I have to ask a series of questions during my reading. So I investigated some of the past of my client, and as she was telling me about something that happened in her life and that was sexual related, I hear a scratchy noise. Something was scratching somewhere. So I stopped my client and said, "What are you doing with your hands?" My client saying, "I don't know why, but I feel like scratching the table. Maybe I'm nervous." And that's when I knew it. The shadow self was attacking my client at night, pretending to be an entity. He wanted me to know that an entity was not responsible for the attack, but he was. And shadow self, they are egocentric and they also need to be seen in order to be released. But when he noticed that I saw him, he started to tell me his story and my client was releasing energy like crazy. I don't know who needed to hear this. If I was another kind of reader, I most likely would have charged the other person like $500, $700, or $1,000 for removing an entity that it wasn't even there. And also the other important lesson is that shadow self cannot be released alone, because the point of the shadow self is that he wants to be seen. He doesn't want to be in the shadow anymore. And that be seen is not just by you, but of another witness. Reach out if this story resonates with you and share it with people who may need real help.